G'day kids, Ozzie here. Now just before we get stuck into today's episode, if you haven't seen it already, our merchandise is now live on our website, aussieforkids.com, where you can get all of your favourite Aussie items, like the Aussie hat, made especially for kids' heads, or the mini replica Aussie tee. How cool is that? All for our mini Aussie fans. And if you love Aussie that much, you can even get 3 things in a combo: a hat, a shirt, and a sweatband, all on our website. But one of my favourite items is this one, the Aussie socks, with this little touch here. Stay keen, kids, as always. Available right now on our website, aussieforkids.com. In the meantime, kids, enjoy this episode and stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie.
G'day kids, it's Ozzie here. Today we have come along to Inspiration Dance Academy, and I've got lots of friends joining me, as you can see. Not just do I have lots of girls from Inspiration Dance Academy, but I have some of the best break dancers in Australia, because today we're going to learn all about breakdancing. But I've been told already that it's not called breakdancing. What is it called? Let me just introduce you guys first. We've got Rachel and Ty. It's not called breakdancing. What's it called, Rachel?
Please call it breaking. So yeah, breaking, and I'm a B girl and this is B boy.
Okay, for the parents out there that want to get their kids into breaking, where can they go and find out some more information about it?
So the local governing body for Australia is ausbreak.org, ausbreak.org. And we're actually currently working on a syllabus that we're going to distribute out to families and studios and that kind of stuff. Otherwise, the best approach is definitely to find a local studio in your area that teach breaking as one of their classes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that now is a good time to do maybe some warm-ups.
Yeah.
And then get stuck into our first breaking lesson. Kids, you keen? All right, with you guys, let's go.
With breaking, the most important things that we need to use in our body are probably our joints in terms of our wrists, our shoulders, our hips, and our knees. So we'll just start with a little bit of a wrist warm-up. So I'll just get you to roll like this first. And now I want you to shake out and open and close. And one more time, roll. And I want you to pull your fingers towards you. So you're going to turn your hand to face as if you're getting your nails done, and then pull your fingers towards you. Keep your arms straight, keep your arms straight. So you should feel a stretch just underneath your forearm here. Yeah? And let's go to the other side. Cool, shake it out. And we'll go for shoulders, so open and close. And try not to hit the person next to you. And go up and down. And we'll go for circles on one arm. So arm circles, we'll go for 5, 2, 3, 4. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. And other side. We go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll go for some hip circles now. And change direction. And we go for knees together. It's probably stuff that you guys already do. And back the other way. In breaking in particular, they usually have like poses they accentuate their hands in a different way, right? Like, so for example, maybe in jazz or commercial, we do things like this, right? But with breaking, we want to have strong, powerful poses as if you're taking a photo every time you dance. So when you use your hands, this is another way to give yourself a character. So how a cypher is going to work, what we're going to do is we're going to make a big circle and we will all take a turn. Actually, we'll make two. We'll make two circles, so it's not so intimidating. And we just want each person to just have a go, see if you can put the steps that you learned in today. So you've got your two-step, right? You've got your salsa step, you've got the cross step, and maybe you could even change it up, or you could even change and do some of the other dance styles that you know, but try add some style and attitude. Cool?
And nothing is wrong, right? It's just
No, nothing is wrong. It's about just trying. It's just about trying.
Who's keen? Yeah, let's get into it.
All right.
Yeah, this is two-step. Yeah, we can all do it. We can all do it as a refresher. Then you've got salsa step. So you're going to go kick and step, kick and step, kick and step. Then we've got cross step. We go over, kick and over, kick and over, kick and over, kick. It's not about getting it perfect. It's just about getting it started.
Everyone's going to look great after me. I'm just going to make mine.
Yeah, you can make your own. Yeah, even if you forget them.
I'm going to salsa.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm going to do the kick.
Yeah, and hop over. Nice.
Again, kick and...
Hey, awesome. This way, I'll go last. I'll go last.
Got it.
And everybody, let's clap. One, clap.
Good.
Hopefully the music will come back.
Oh, wow.
1, 2.
Great. Yay!
Salsa.
Yeah.
Cross.
Oh, yes! Love it.
Hands.
Good. Yep. Good. That's it. Show me your pose. Show me your pose. Yeah.
Just try.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, just practice. Just try. Awesome. Yep. Hey.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah. One more.
Nice. Hey, next one. Awesome.
Alright. Feels a little bit intimidating, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
First time.
Yeah.
But you've got to remember that you've got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You can't start at this level when
No.
you're just learning any skill. So you've got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
And every time you do it now, it's going to get easier and you're going to get better and better and better until you make it to the Olympics.
You also got to remember the first time you do something is always the worst.
Yeah.
First time is the worst time.
Always.
Yeah. And
Like
you've done
Ozzie
it
said,
now.
it will
You've done
get
it.
easier,
It's gonna get
and
easier.
get better. So in terms of the different elements of breaking, we have 4. So we've got top rock is when we're standing. Footwork is anything where I'm sort of in this position. Power moves are my dynamics, the spins, the head spins, all the crazy stuff. And then freezes are like handstands, headstands, baby freeze, or even poses are considered freezes. So with footwork, how I want you to start is we're going to start in a position called 0 position. So it's like a squat, but I want you to keep your heels off the floor. Next one, what we're going to do first, this is called a kick out. What's it called?
Kick out.
Kick out. So I want you to put your right hand on the floor, and it can be flat hand if you want to, but you'll notice that Rachel or I might put our fingertips on the floor like this. It just gives us a little bit more lightness, and we try to keep our weight in our feet rather than our hands too much. So from here, all I want you to do is you're going to kick your feet out to the side and then bring them back in. Yeah, easy. This is a kick out. And then we try the other side. So switch your hands. Yeah, kick out. Bring it back in. Good. Let's see if we can do 2 on each side. So we're going to go 1, 2, change, 1, 2. Here we go. Ready? Right hand first. 5, 6. Ready? We go. out, in, out. Switch, go again, out, in, in. Nice. Now I want you to try it by putting either a hand, you can put it on your head like this, or like this, or like this. Something with a little bit more character. Here we go. 5, 6, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, other side. 1, 2, 3, freeze. Nice, awesome. Take a little break, shake your legs out. Yeah, I'm getting warm. Another one. Would you learn? The next one is called a CC. What's it called? CC. I'll show you this one. So it's a version of a kick out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick one leg out and I'm going to put both my hands on the same side of that leg. I'm going to kick this leg up and I bring my feet back to the middle. Watch again. So I go here. I can do the other side. I can do one hand. Cool. We try it together. Cool. Here we go. 0 position. Right leg comes out. Both hands go onto this side. This leg is going to kick up. Yep. Bring it back in. Feet together. Good. Other side. Left leg out. Both hands over. Kick up. Feet back to the middle. Good. Now we're going to do 2. So we're going to do 1 on each side. Just watch. I'm going to go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Ready? 5, 6, ready, go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Nice. Try that again. Ready, go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Awesome. Remember, it's not about getting it perfect. It's just about getting it started. Last one for good luck. Here we go. 5, 6, ready, go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Have a rest. It's hard. It's hard. So I'll go slow. So remember, we've got 2 step. So we've got salsa step. I got the cross split. Now I can rock. So I can drop my hips. Now. CC. Is there another one? Wiggle spin. Yeah. And then I can drop it down. Kick out. And what is the other? This one. Whoa. Nice, that's it. Zulu spin. No pressure. Just right.
Vocab is right. Zulu
Yep.
up. Yes! Salsa step.
Oh, you got the style.
Kick out. Excellent.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Like it. Kick out.
Hey. Yes. Yeah.
Yep. Spin up. Finish straight.
Zulu spin.
Yeah.
B-boy Ozzie. Yeah.
I like the jazz poses that you do for some other poses we could do.
Nice.
Yeah, look out.
Hey.
Yeah, your arms out.
Hey.
Nice.
Next one.
Touch your arms. Yeah, look a little bit angry. Yeah, good. Yeah. What about this one? All right, we're going to teach you your first freeze.
Right hand, hip. Elbow goes in the hip. Left hand, elbow goes on the opposite knee. Fingers point away from each other. So away from each other, yep. Hands go to the floor. Lean and see if I can catch. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Also, if you feel really confident, if you think you got it on the first one, then I want you to play with shapes with your legs, right? So for example, the first one is here. Then I can bring my knees together. I can switch. I can bring my legs out. I can switch them like this. Back in. So if you feel confident with the first one, then that's how we can make it harder. Kabish? All right, let's do it. 2 minutes on the clock. Have a go. And if you need help, definitely put your hands up. Yeah, that's it, nice. And push your head into the floor. So you want to push your head into the floor. Head has to go into the floor, yeah? So that means my head has to go a little bit further away from my body. Does that make sense? Right? Yeah, head goes far away, head goes further, yeah. Nice, that's it. See, you got it. Yeah, that's it, nice. Hey. And the exit, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. You get it? Don't help? Yeah. That's it. Nice.
Oh, wow. That is unreal. And just learning a few of the steps from you guys, knowing how hard they are just to do, you know, the two-step and the, you know, all the other stuff that I couldn't even get. Knowing how hard they are and then watching you guys do it, and you make it look so easy, but it gives me a new understanding, a new appreciation of how hard it actually is. And when you guys jumped up to here, and then I was like, was he going to hurt himself? And bang, straight into a dance move.
Breaking, but not the body.
Breaking, breaking the moves and not the body. Thank you guys so much for coming to teach us breaking today. And I think there's going to be a whole host of new little kids out there in Australia and all around the world getting into breaking after this. So thank you for that. Kids, we'll see you on a brand new episode of Ozzie this weekend. Until then, stay keen, keep those moves going. If you haven't already, make sure you get a grown up to help you hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the new and exciting videos that we put out. Speaking of new and exciting, if there's a video that you'd love to see Ozzie do, make sure you send us a message on our socials, on Facebook or Instagram at Ozzie for Kids. We'll see you again soon, kids. And until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie.
Nice. Whoa. Whee. That is so impressive. All right, here goes Dom, the Dominator. literally almost touching the roof. Wowee, that's incredible. G'day kids, Ozzie here. Now just before we get stuck into today's episode, if you haven't seen it already, our merchandise is now live on our website, aussieforkids.com, where you can get all of your favourite Aussie items, like the Aussie hat, made especially for kids' heads, or the mini replica Aussie tee. How cool is that? All for our mini Aussie fans. And if you love Aussie that much, you can even get 3 things in a combo: a hat, a shirt, and a sweatband, all on our website. But one of my favourite items is this one, the Aussie socks, with this little touch here. Stay keen, kids, as always. Available right now on our website, aussieforkids.com. In the meantime, kids, enjoy this episode and stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Now I reckon this is going to be super fun because we've come down to Sydney Gymnastics Centre and we're going to learn all about the Olympic sport of trampoline gymnastics, or trampolining. Now I reckon a lot of you kids love to bounce on the trampoline at home or in places like Flip Out, but did you know that you can do it as an actual sport? And if you work really, really hard and get really, really good, you could go to the Olympics. Now we're going to go downstairs and meet 2 of Australia's best trampoline athletes, Dominic and Kira, who are trying to do exactly that, to make it to the Olympics and represent Australia in trampolining. How good would that be? And let's get downstairs and see if we can have a turn at those awesome looking trampolines. Let's go, kids. Kids, I'm down here now with Dom and Kira, who I believe are 2 of the best athletes in Australia at trampoline gymnastics. Is that right?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having us. Dom, nice to meet you. Kira, nice to meet you. Say hi to the kids.
Thanks. Hi, kids.
Where did you start when you got into trampolining? Did you just come on as a kid, jump straight on the trampoline and start doing flips?
No, well, I originally started in kinder gym. So my parents put me into a program. I was running around on the floor, climbing on the beams, jumping off boxes, all that kind of thing. That got me into gymnastics, artistic gymnastics. And then I eventually decided jumping on the trampoline was more fun.
Yeah.
So when I was around 7, I transitioned into trampoline gymnastics.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what about yourself, Kira?
I'm a bit similar. So I'm one of 5 and I was at home and just annoying my mum, jumping, climbing on everything. So she put me into kinder gym program, similar age to Dom when I was about 3 years old.
So I've seen a little bit of trampolining before and I know that you 2 can jump really, really high and do some very impressive tricks. Dom, what's your favourite trick?
I like my triple somersaults. I like how it feels to flip 3 times in the air over and land back on my feet.
Flip 3 times in the air.
So I jump up, I flip 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and I land back on my feet.
That's incredible. Now, when you're doing that, do you ever get lost when you're up in the air and not know where to land?
No, so we've got a big red cross in the middle of the trampoline, and between my 3 somersaults, I look at the cross. When I've seen it 3 times, I know that I have to land. Wow. So, yeah.
Sounds pretty simple.
Yeah, it sounds pretty simple.
And Kira, I think that you'd be pretty good on a trampoline at home. Do you ever go to parties or go to people's houses and just jump on their trampoline and then do some incredibly impressive trick?
You know, whenever I'd say whenever we go to parties or gatherings, that's probably one of the first things that we get asked. We get asked to do a flip, and generally the answer is no, just because we spend so long in the gym, so many hours in the gym. Whenever we leave the gym, that's like our rest time, and we don't really want to do it. But I think that maybe I would have chucked a few back somersaults or flicks in the school playground when I was a bit younger.
Nice, but you got to be careful because the last thing you want to do is try and impress someone on a home trampoline and do an injury.
Absolutely.
And ruin your chances for
sure.
the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Dom, I've seen you jump what is it, 8 to 10 metres high?
Yep. So around 8 to 10 metres high when I'm at full height. I take about 8 to 10 jumps to get up there. And then once I'm at the top, I spend around 2 seconds in the air.
Wow, so you're pretty much flying.
Yeah, it feels like you're flying.
So this trampoline looks a little bit different to the ones we were talking about that they do have at home. What makes it different?
So this trampoline is a lot bigger than the ones that you have at home, and obviously the ones at home you usually have nets. We don't have any nets, we just have mats that surround the trampoline for safety reasons. We also have a lot larger and stronger springs and smaller strings on the bed which make you jump really high. So the trampolines are actually really bouncy. When people first jump on the trampoline, they'll often fall on their bottoms or their feet will come out from under them just because they are so much more bouncier than the ones just a backyard trampoline.
Okay. So if you're going to get into trampolining, you probably don't want to go too crazy at home. You want to actually join a club, get into kinder gym, work your way through, and then get on a proper trampoline.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of these tricks that you guys do look incredibly impressive, but I imagine they're pretty dangerous, and if you come off the trampoline it's probably going to hurt. But what are some of the things that you do to make sure that you're safe and ready and prepared to do those kind of jumps?
So when kids first come into a trampoline programs, we actually get them on the trampoline and doing flips straight away. So that's why they want to come and do trampolining.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, they want to do somersaults, they want to do flips. So we'll get them on the trampoline, and everything that we do is hand spotted at the start, and we have safety mats as well, just so that everything is really stable and safe. So we'll hand spot them doing their flips, and we'll go into the pit and they'll do flips over there, and it's just a steady progression. So each training session they'll for the first week they'll do it with a spot, and then they'll slowly start to take the spot away.
Okay. So a spot means someone just helping them?
Yeah, so we actually grab them, depending on how small. If they're coming from kinder gym, they're quite tiny, so we can quite literally just flip them around. They're actually not doing any of it. We can just throw them around and they'll land on their feet, and they'll come out and they'll be so amazed that they've just done a flip.
Yeah, cool. And you mentioned a pit. What's the pit?
Well, we've got a really big foam pit over there, which is basically just a trampoline with an elastic band on the end, and then a really big hole with lots of foam in it.
Okay.
So you can land on your back, you can land on your side, and it doesn't matter because it's foam, it's squishy, it's soft, and we do a lot of when we're learning new skills, we do all of our drills into there.
Okay, so you can learn how to flip and maybe not land perfectly because you're going to be safe when you land in the foam pit.
Safe, and it builds your confidence as well because you know that you're going to be safe.
And I reckon it is going to be a whole lot of fun, so hopefully you can take me over there a bit later and try that out as well. You guys have told me a whole lot about this. I'm very, very excited. I want to get on those trampolines and see if I can do some tricks. Can we go and try?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's get stuck in. Let's go, kids. All right. Oh, it's very bouncy.
Yeah, so that red cross there, that's where you want to stay.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can start jumping.
Wow.
Good job. Make sure arms touch the roof when you jump up. There you go.
And am I going forwards or backwards, Kira? With
backwards.
My arms.
Your arms are correct. Good job.
Very good. This is fun.
Now, do you know how to stop?
Nope. How do I turn this thing off?
All right, so you're gonna land, and you're gonna land in like a motorbike shape. Beautiful, good job.
Okay, Kira, I'm pretty excited to get into the level 1 routine. I believe you're going to explain things and Dom's going to show me, is that right?
That's correct. So in a level 1 routine, you're actually going to do 5 skills together. So the first skill that you're going to do is called a seat landing. So in a seat landing, you're going to jump up, your fingertips are going to touch the roof, and then you bring your feet in front to land on your bottom.
Whoa, can you do that again, Dom? I missed
Arms
it.
up, pike your legs, and seat landing. So when you land in your seat landing, make sure that your hands are right next to your hips.
Right.
All right, give it a go.
And do I need to go that high as well?
No, you don't have to go that high.
All right, so. Whoa.
Very nice.
Cool. How'd I go?
Very good.
Awesome.
So the second skill that you're going to do right after the seat landing is called a tuck jump.
A tuck jump.
Yep, so Dom's going to show you what a tuck jump looks like. Up, and he's going to touch his knees, and then he's going to kick out. So you jump up, you get into your shape, and then you kick out.
Kick out like that?
Yep.
Pointed toes.
Pointed toes.
Oh, thanks, mate. All right, let's see if Ozzie can do that one.
Nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's motorbike landing. Good remembering.
Landing. I like that one.
So the next skill that you're going to do, this one's a little bit tricky. You can get a little bit off balance with this one, so it's very important that we're spotting.
Okay.
So the next one is a half turn. So he's going to jump up and he's going to go from facing that direction to the other direction. So you need to look over that way now and just spot something on the wall.
Okay. Yep.
And you're going to look for that thing when you do your turn.
Okay, and does it matter which way I turn?
Up to you, whichever way feels most natural for you.
All right, let's everyone do it, kids.
Nice. Got a little off balance at the end, so if you keep your arms on your ears and you take a nice slow turn, it'll probably be a little bit more controlled. But otherwise, for the first one, very good.
Cool.
The last skill that you're going to do is a straddle jump.
Straddle jump.
So straddle jump can be a little bit challenging sometimes because you have to have a bit of flexibility. So it's similar to the tuck jump, you're going to jump up, but instead of your knees being bent in front of you, they're going to go straight to the side and you have to try and touch your toes.
I don't know if Ozzie is quite as flexible as Dom, but let's see if we can do it.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Motorbike.
Motorbike, yes, good remembering.
I like it. This is great fun. So that's the 5 moves.
Yes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try and put them all together.
Wow, that sounds tricky.
Yes.
All right,
Dom, do you want to show all together first?
let's go, Dom.
All right, so we've got seat landing, up to feet, tuck jump, half turn, straddle jump, out bounce, and motorbike landing. Very good, nice, Dom.
Great job, Dom. You make it look so easy. All right, so the first one,
Seat landing, up to feet,
up to feet,
tuck jump,
tuck jump,
half turn,
half turn,
straddle jump.
straddle jump. All right, let's see if I can do it, kids. Seat landing, whoa, up to feet, tuck jump.
Yep, half turn,
turn.
straddle jump.
Woo. How did I go?
You did okay.
Bit wobbly?
Bit wobbly.
Hey, you're going to be
Good
like that
for
as
the
a beginner, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Very good for the first time.
Awesome. I reckon I'm going to give it another turn. I think I've got some improvement to make.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So,
Seat
seat,
landing to feet,
feet,
tuck jump,
tuck jump,
half turn,
half turn.
straddle.
Okay. Let's go. Seat landing, up to feet, tuck jump, turn. This one, and then motorbike.
Motorbike. Yeah.
How'd I go?
Good job. That was so good.
So much fun.
So much fun.
Now I know why you've been doing this for 17 years and you've been doing it for 10 years. It's addictive.
It is. It is a bit addictive.
Yep. Did I pass level 1?
You passed.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That's
Very
fantastic.
good.
So a few tries, a few little stumbles, but I got there in the end.
Yep. I think we're ready to go to the pit and do some flip.
I'd love to do some flips.
Yep. Let's
Let's
go.
All right. So this is a foam pit, yeah?
Yep. This is the foam pit. So we've got lots of small squishy blocks for you
Yep.
to land on.
Okay.
Make the landing a little bit softer.
Awesome. And Dom, I believe you're going to show me a trick that I'm going to learn today on the foam pit? Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Watch this, kids. What? You want me to learn that, Dom? Goodness me.
I think we might start with something a little bit more simpler today.
I think that's a good idea,
Yeah,
Kira.
just to get into it.
Yep. All right, so where do we start? What should I do? Front flip, forward flip? Where would you recommend the kids start when they come over to the foam pit for the first time?
Usually the first flip that we teach is a front summy, so a forward flip,
Yep.
and we always do it in a tuck shape.
Goodness me.
But you just learnt your tuck shape on the trampoline, so it should be easy.
Oh, of course it's going to be easy. Not sure about that, but hey, let's give it a go. So what are some things to remember when you're teaching your first front summy?
So when you're doing your very first front summy and any front summy after that, you always want to think about having straight arms on takeoff. And then when you jump out and you leave the trampoline, you want to think about flipping your bottom over your head to make your tuck position.
Wowee.
So you jump up, straight arms, and then you push your bottom over your head to make a nice tight tuck.
Okay. All right.
Let's see what you got.
Now, Dom, I saw that you did a few jumps before you actually launched into the foam pit.
Yep.
Is there a certain amount of bounces I should do?
Maybe do 3 to 4 jumps,
Okay.
and make sure you're taking off just in front of that red line there.
Okay. All right. Let's go, kids. Let's see if we can do A front summy. Whee! I think I forgot everything you told me as I jumped.
Not bad for the first one though.
You've got to start somewhere.
Absolutely, got to start
Alright.
somewhere.
Let's try that again, shall we? Front summy coming up.
Fingertips to the roof. Yeah, nice. That was a much better tuck shape. Yeah, that was heaps
That was
better.
This is so much fun. Now that front summy was super fun.
Yep.
Got a little bit better on the second try. Yeah?
Yep.
Now, what about if I go in backwards? Real back summy. Do you think I'm up for that?
Yeah, but we'll just learn it safely.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand spot you, and I'm going to help you over.
Okay.
Yeah? So we make sure that you finish your flip safely.
Makes
Okay.
sense to me.
Yeah.
Safety first, as always, kids.
So what you're going to do is I'm going to stand here, I'm going to put my hand on your back,
Yep.
and then when you do your back flip, you're going to lift up your knees, and then
Yep.
I'm going to help your knees flip over backwards.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
You have to have your arms up like this,
Yep.
and we're going to do 4 jumps, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go on go, which is the 4th jump.
Okay.
Okay? Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Yep. Feel
All
ready?
right, let's get into it.
All right. And 1, 2, 3, go. Nice.
Very good.
Beautiful tuck shape.
Awesome.
That was awesome.
I love this. What a sport. Kids, come down and get involved in trampolining because this is seriously good fun. Ugh. Now, what's next? I think I've probably reached my limit in terms of what I can do.
I mean, day 1, you've done fantastically.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now, I reckon that you two have got some impressive tricks up your sleeve, and I reckon the kids at home would love to see it. Do you want to do some here, or do you want to go over to the trampoline?
We might head over to the trampoline and
All right.
show you some flips.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's
go.
go.
All right, take it away, Kira. Nice. Whoa. That is so impressive. All right, here goes Dom, the Dominator. Literally almost touching the roof. Wowee, that's incredible. Mate, you can see the years and years of dedication and passion that you guys have put into this sport, and that's why you are 2 of Australia's best and best in the world. Thank you so much for showing me an introduction to trampolining. It's been certainly a lot of fun.
Thank you for coming out and jumping with us today. It's been lots of fun.
It has been plenty of fun.
It's so great, we need more people to come and try. So
Yeah.
thank you for giving it a go.
Absolutely, thank you so much. And I wish you both all the very best in your upcoming competitions, and massive fingers crossed to make the Australian Olympic team.
Thank you.
Who knows, kids, next Olympics, keep an eye out because you might see these 2 guys jumping for Australia. How good would that be? In the meantime, get down, give it a go. Who knows, you might be just as good as these 2 one day. Until then, stay keen. I'm getting them back on here, and I'm going to keep practicing.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Today we've come down to the beach and we're going to learn all about how to surf. But because Ozzie doesn't really know how to surf, I brought a friend so she can teach me. But it's not just anyone. I thought, if I'm going to learn how to surf, I may as well learn from one of the best in the world, as in the whole world. She's been ranked as high as #1 in the world, and I'm pretty proud to say she's a fellow Aussie. Kids, I'd like to introduce you to Aussie's new friend, Sally Fitzgibbons.
Hey Ozzie, it's an honour to be here to help.
So stoked to have you on board, and thanks so much for coming along to teach Ozzie how to surf. So I've also brought along two little friends, two little grommies, to help me learn how to surf today. Over here we have Lani,
Hi Ozzie, hi Sally.
Hi Lani.
and we have Channing.
Hi Ozzie, hi Sally.
Yeah, Jenny.
Thanks for coming, kids. It's always more fun to learn new things with mates, and especially when you're learning to surf, because it's good to look out for each other and keep each other safe when you're out there in the waves. So kids, Sel's going to teach me and you all the basics of surfing and what we need to get out there in the waves. So Sel, I brought my board. Is there anything else I need?
That's a good start, Ozzie, but you're missing something.
What's that?
Your wetsuit.
Oh, I better grab my wetsuit. What do you reckon, Sel?
What do you think, Ozzie?
I like your hat.
We're ready to rock and roll.
All right, so let's get stuck in. Talk to me about the board you've got there.
Equipment. So, this is my performance board, Ozzie.
It's a very nice looking board, Sel. Why don't you take us for a tour through the different parts?
I'd love to. So the basics, we've got the nose of the board, we have the top or the deck, we have the rails of the board, and they run all the way down, and then this is our tail right here. And then we need to be able to stick to the board, right? So we have our grip pad. This one right here is our grip pad, and this is the wax.
Cool, so that's what we put our feet onto, and that helps us stop slipping off, is that right?
That's correct, and you'll move your feet all the way up and down the board on any given occasion.
Very cool. And what's on the other side of the board?
There we go, this is the bottom of the deck, and suddenly it has little scoops in it, and then we have our fins.
They're pretty cool, and did you choose them because they're pink?
I did design these ones, and yeah, the Sally Fitzgibbons model, I think they do go faster because they're hot pink.
Very good. So I've got my surfboard, but it looks a little bit different to yours. It's a whole lot taller and a whole lot thicker. Can you tell me why?
Different boards for different occasions. So we're going to be learning today, Ozzie, and this is the best board to learn on. It's called a longboard, and we have a nice little carry strap. You have your leg rope, and then you two have your fins on the back.
Very good.
Bit of wax to stick to the board, and you're ready to go.
Okay, so a beginner can't learn on a surfboard like this.
It's going to be very challenging on this board. You want the extra foam, and that'll help you sit above the water, and then you'll be able to paddle with ease and ride those waves.
Super cool. Well, I'm pretty excited, so can we just hit the water now, or?
Whoa, we got a few more things to learn.
Oh, okay. Talk us through it.
Okay, let's do it. We can practice right here on the beach. So we're going to put our boards on the sand,
Okay.
and then we're going to get comfy. We're going to lay down, and we're going to practice how to paddle.
On the board here?
That's it, on the sand.
On the sand.
So
All right,
you
kids,
got to use your
jump on your
imagination.
boards too.
And then imagination is key. So we're actually out on the water now. We've teleported, and we're going to learn to paddle. So we put one arm, stretch it out in front, and one arm is back near our chest. And then we're going to switch. And switch. And we're going to keep our head up and our chest up so we can keep an eye on the waves as they're coming towards us. And then
Awesome.
that's just going to go at different speeds. Can you paddle fast? That's it. You just move your arms faster. Can you paddle slow? And that's all there is to it.
All right. So we know how to paddle. What else do we need to do? Or is this all I need to know to get out there and start surfing?
Paddling is a big part of the game, Ozzie, so we're going to be doing a lot of it. It's going to be great for our fitness, but we want to ride some waves, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. Who wants to ride some waves, kids? I know I do. So, Sal, you've taught myself and the kids how to paddle, but can you show us how to stand up on one of these things so we can actually surf?
Oh, this is the best part. So you got to imagine the wave coming, and it's going to pick up speed, and for the first few waves, you might just be riding on your belly, and you slowly get used to it, and then comes the pop-up, and that's the best part. You got to be like as fast as a ninja. So you get like the speed, and then it comes, and then you press up, and then you pop to your feet, and you stay really low, and you bend the knees, and then wherever your arms and your head's looking, that's where you're going to go.
Sounds pretty cool to me. So, let's break that down. So we're going to press up, then we're going to, like a ninja,
Like a
said
ninja.
Sal, pop up, and we're going to bend at the knees,
Exactly.
nod at our back,
Yep.
and whenever our eyes and our hands are looking and pointing, that's where we're going to go.
And we can use these arms for stability as well. And then nice and outstretched. And then that's where we're gonna go. We've got to remember, Ozzie, the water is moving. So it's gonna feel a little bit like this, you know, when we're learning. And you can practice this at home.
Yeah, you could probably just practice this on the ground at home, right?
You can. If
Not
you're
necessarily on your surfboard.
If you're in your lounge room, you can get a cardboard cutout, or on your bed's a little bit unstable, and you practice jumping up like a ninja.
I like it. So let's just go through that again. Kids, are you ready? Yeah. So we're going to push up, and then we're going to jump up straight into a 2-foot Tony, like a ninja. And we're going to bend at the knees, nod in the back, point the arm and the eyes, and that's where we're going to go. That sound pretty good, Sal?
And things that can help assist this process is definitely maybe you could be at home and balance on one foot.
Oh, cool. That's a good trick.
Can you balance on one foot?
I can.
And then you can balance on one foot with your eyes closed.
Oh,
And it gets a little trickier.
it
You
does.
can do all these things at home, and you can do the classic. You can be at home, kids, and you can do your push-ups.
Kids, can you do some
They're
push-ups?
going to help with your pop-up. Just like that. So great for a warm-up, Ozzie, and great for developing their strength to be able to pop up lightning fast.
Like a ninja. Are we ready to hit the water?
We're just about to hit the water, Ozzie, and while we're checking the conditions, seeing where the safe place is, me and Lani are going to wax our boards. So you can show
Waxing
them how
the
it's
board.
done, Lani. Just going to do circle motions,
Channing, you want to do yours?
and we just want to stick our feet to the board. So we do this before we go out in the waves.
Of course.
So Ozzie, while we're checking the waves, we've got to finally just wax up our boards.
Wax on.
Do those wax on, wax off. And yeah, nice circle motions, just like Lani's doing. And then our feet will stick to our board, we'll be good to go.
Okay, Sal, you've taught us how to paddle, you've taught us how to pop up and stand, and what we need to do to stay straight on the wave. Now, can we please go out there and start surfing?
We're nearly there, Ozzie. One more thing.
What else do we need to
One
know?
of the most important ones is our surf safety.
Safety first, of course.
So number one is definitely surfing with mum, dad, or a friend.
Okay.
And someone to watch you at all times.
Right.
And I think important to know where you enter the water and where they're standing, they're the landmarks. So let's just make sure we don't get whipped up and down the beach or off out of sight. So we're going to try and stay right in front of them. So after waves, we're just looking in and making sure, yep, that's where I started.
Cool, I like it. All right, so now with everything that we know, can we please get out in the water?
We're going to take you out there, and it's going to be a nice gentle day behind us. And that's what we're looking for when we're beginning. Just nice rolling waves that we can stand up and possibly about this big. So it's looking perfect.
Cool. Kids, are you ready?
Yeah.
I know I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I hope so. Sal, let's go.
Let's go surfing! Let's go surfing! Woohoo! Woohoo!
so much fun. Sel, thank you so much for teaching us everything you know about surfing. Kids, did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly did. We can pretty much call ourselves surfers now. Probably got lots of practice where we know all the things we need to do to surf. I hope it's inspired you at home to grab a surfboard, get out there, keep trying until you reach your full potential. You can see how much fun it is out in the ocean. I think we're going to get out and surf some more waves. We'll see you on the next video with Ozzie. Until then, stay keen.
Happy surfing!
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Now who loves to climb things like trees and rocks and the equipment at the playground? Well, that's awesome because today we're going to take things to the next level. We've come along to Climb Fit and we're going to learn all about indoor rock climbing. Now indoor rock climbing is for little kids right through to the big kids and even adults. We're going to have lots of fun today, kids. Let's get inside and get stuck in.
How you going?
Nice
I'm
to meet
Liz.
you. I'm Ozzie.
Nice.
Thanks for having us here.
Pleasure, man. We love to have you here.
Great stuff. Now, I want to learn all about indoor rock climbing and I want the kids at home to learn about it too. I believe you're the person to teach us.
Yes, I am.
All
Do you
right.
want to come have a look around?
Love to. Let's
Sweet.
go. Let's get started.
Let's go this way. All right, so all down this side, Ozzie, is our kids climbing area. There's some
cool.
people learning to belay right now.
How cool.
Yeah. So we got cargo net,
Yep.
we got a rope, we got a ladder.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. This is my favourite.
Whoa,
Check it out.
Wow.
Wobble block.
Wow, so as you're climbing that, it's going to wobble everywhere.
Yeah.
That looks tough.
Yes. And then we got some bones, some cars.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. I like this one. What do you call this, Ozzie?
Is that Tetris?
Tetris. So this is my favourite part. This is called the arch.
Oh, wow.
So this is for lead climbing. This is a bit different. You'll notice there's quick draws,
Okay.
which are these clip things,
Okay.
and no rope. So
Yeah,
you have
right.
to bring your own rope to use this wall.
Oh, I see. So
And
all
that's
the other
where you
ones
get
have
real
ropes
monkey.
at the top.
That's right.
These ones you've got to bring your own.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's a step closer to the outdoor rock
A bit
climbing,
closer
is it?
to outdoor, yep.
Oh, very cool.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
And then hiding in there is our gym.
That's where you get big and
So
strong.
you can go and do a workout.
Very cool.
Yeah. So there's plenty to do in here.
Whew. All right, lots to learn.
Yeah.
Now, before I go and climb any of these walls, I need some equipment, is that
You
right?
do, yeah. Should we get some gear?
Let's go and get some gear.
Excellent.
All right, Liz, now I see you've got yourself this.
Yeah.
What's this called?
This is called a harness,
Okay.
Ozzie.
And do I need one of those to climb?
You sure will, bro.
What happens if
Unless
I didn't
you're
bring one?
Well, then you'd boulder.
Okay.
Because you're over 12, aren't
I'm
you?
over 12.
Yeah, so you could boulder.
I could.
But if you want to climb the big walls, you got to wear a harness.
All right, and you got
And
one
I
for
got
me.
one for you.
Perfect.
So these are good fun to put on. They're like a pair of pants with more holes.
Okay.
This black thing here is called the belay loop. So you want that belay loop to be just above your belly button.
Okay. And I just
So
step
you
through there.
step into it.
So am I doing the right thing here? I'm just
Pretty
tightening
much.
things up.
So you want to
yeah?
get the waist up nice and high. And we're going to tighten the waist first. Good job. Is that comfy?
Yeah, I think so.
Looks good, doesn't it?
I think. What do you think? Look good? All right.
All
Ready
right.
to climb?
You're ready to climb. All right, so this is our rope. We know it's our rope because it ends at the top of the Tetris climb.
I see.
So we got two ends of the rope. One end, what? That's my end.
Okay.
This end is for you.
This is mine.
Yeah, it's got two carabiners on it. That's what these guys are.
Okay.
And now they open like a little birdie's mouth. Num num.
Okay.
And that's going to clip onto your belay loop.
Onto here,
Yeah,
like that.
that's it. Yep.
And is that it?
No, you got to do the other one.
Okay, so I've got to do that,
Yeah. So
On
you
here as well?
always have 2 carabiners when you're climbing.
double the safety.
And that's exactly
Cool.
right. It's called redundancy.
Oh, there you go.
So we're going
All
to...
these big words.
I know, you're going to talk like grown-ups. So this is called your locking mechanism.
Okay.
And when we twist that down, it locks that gate shut. So try and open that now. Doesn't open.
There you go.
So we're going to do the same on the other one.
Twist it all the way down.
Yeah. And then you're in, you're safe.
All right, I'm feeling nice and secure in
That's
there,
right.
Liz.
And that's called a check.
Okay.
So when I'm in and safe, we're going to check. So you look at each other and you go, check, check.
Check, check.
And
Yours
that
looks
way,
safe.
that way, when you do get up there and you start freaking out, the one thing you don't have to freak out about is your harness.
Yep.
Because you know that we've both checked it and you're safe.
My harness and my carabiners are all safe and I'm ready to climb.
Correct.
All right, now, what's a tip that you can give me as a first-time climber to get from here all
Up
the way to the top?
Well, you want to conserve energy. There's another big word.
Okay.
Energy conservation.
Wow, kids, we're learning lots here today.
So we want to do that by resting our arms as much as we can and
Okay.
using our legs
Ah.
as much as we can.
Right.
Okay, so while you're climbing, think about keeping your arms long and lazy
Yeah?
and your legs activated.
Okay.
So from here down, you want to be really switched on and thinking about where those feet are going.
Yep.
So it's going to help your arms rest.
Okay. So putting lots of the weight and the strength and the pressure through your legs,
Yeah.
not your arms.
Correct.
Okay.
I like to call it making your bum heavy.
Making your
So
bum heavy.
a good position to be in is squatting with your arms rested.
Okay.
Like this, ready? So you want your bum heavy and your arms straight.
All right.
Nice and relaxed.
Okay.
And then you can turn your hips to move up. Yeah?
All right.
Have a go.
Okay. All right, I'll wait for you to get clipped in there.
All right, check, check.
Check, check.
Beauty.
Beautiful. All
You're
right,
away.
I'm gonna go. Let's see if I can do this, kids. So, how am I going so far, Liz?
You're looking good, Ozzie. You're looking natural.
Oh, thank you very
I
much.
can see you got one hand off the wall there, so you got lots of pressure off that arm. You can shake it out, have a rest.
Yeah.
You can swap hands, shake the other hand out.
Now, if I'm feeling a little nervous up here
Yeah,
about the height,
yeah.
it's okay just to take a bit of a break, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and look, I'm going to take your weight. Can you feel that on your harness?
I can.
You can sit down now and have a little swing.
So if I was to let go of the wall, what's going to
Yeah.
happen to me? Am I going to fall?
Nope, I got you.
So should
There
I
you
do it?
go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's fun, huh?
It is fun.
You can even push off the wall and have a swing.
Oh. All right, this is cool. So I'm feeling a bit more comfortable.
Yeah,
I'm
good,
feeling safe,
good.
but I feel like I want to keep climbing.
Good on you.
I want to try and make it to the top.
I reckon you can.
All right, let's see if I can do it. So before I know it, I'm all the way up the top.
That's right, you did it.
I don't think I can go any higher.
No,
So what happens now? Do I jump down?
no, you won't jump. I'll
No.
lower you nice and slowly.
Okay, so I let go and
Yeah,
then lean
so
back.
you let go of the wall. Sometimes if you feel a bit nervous, you can hold the rope in front of you.
Yep.
And then you're just going to slowly walk your feet down the wall. Nice work. You didn't look scared at all.
Well, I didn't feel too scared. I was a
No.
little bit nervous, but I knew that I was in safe hands,
Yeah?
and I knew that the equipment was going to keep me safe if I fell. And I heard your encouragement, which
that's-
made me feel safe as well.
Yeah. This is a fun climb. You could try some of those techniques I talked to you about earlier.
Check, check.
Nice, good work. All good.
All right, ready to roll.
Go for it.
Finished.
Yay!
Phew.
All right, I got ya. Ready to come down?
I'm ready.
Awesome.
Oh, that's fun. It's a good view from up there.
It is, isn't it? That's the highest wall.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
That's a lot of fun.
it is, isn't it?
Now Liz, I am having an absolute ball here. That wall was super fun.
Awesome.
Now, do you just do this for fun or is there competitions out there?
Yeah, there are, Ozzie. It's actually going to be in the Olympics this year.
What?
Yeah.
How cool.
So that's pretty exciting. It's the first time ever.
That's amazing. So what do they do? They just time you to see who can get to the top the quickest, or?
Oh, not quite. So there's three different disciplines in the Olympics that they're going to compete with. So we've got lead climbing, which I showed you earlier.
Right.
So they're big, long climbs where you got to clip your own rope in.
Right, okay.
And then there's speed climbing,
Okay.
which is really, really fast climbing up to the top of a wall.
Right.
And then there's also bouldering.
Bouldering.
So that's the three. You got lead, speed, and bouldering.
All right.
Yeah.
Now you've mentioned that bouldering word a few times. Can you show me what bouldering is all
I'd
about?
love to. Come on over.
This is where I don't need ropes, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we go up on the bouldering wall, we got to take our harnesses.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's have a look at how this works.
Okay.
Jump up here with me, Ozzie. Do you notice anything similar up here? Yes, the mat's fun.
It's fun.
Anything similar here to the other walls?
Oh, they've got these holds.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Any numbers?
Numbers, yes,
Yeah.
and colours.
Numbers and colours,
Cool.
that's right. So the thing that's different here is we've got numbers and hands.
Yeah.
So see these
Is that
little
for a high
hands?
10?
That's right, pretty much. So this one is telling us the grade is a 5.
Right.
So that's sort of halfway between easy and hard.
Okay.
And you've got to start the climb with 2 hands on this hold.
Right.
That's it.
So if I'm going to fall,
Yeah.
do I just lay back and land on my back?
Very good, yeah. So if you fall off, you don't want to try and stop yourself with your hands.
Right.
Because you could really hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to try and like turn and land on your belly. You just want to fall on your feet and then roll onto your back.
Okay.
Yeah? And then you can get up. Nice. That's it. So hands tucked in, knees bent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So do you think I can give this number one a go?
I think you can.
All right.
I think you're up for it.
Let's see how we go.
Nice work. There you go. Oh, perfect.
And I practiced my fall on the way down.
You did a great job.
That's fun.
So that was shorter, wasn't it? Shorter than the other one, but a bit
shorter.
more like a puzzle, did you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
a little
definitely
bit
had
harder
to
to...
figure out what I was doing
That's right.
on the way up.
Yeah.
Figure out where to put my hands and my feet.
Exactly.
Wow, weird. Good job.
That was a lovely dismount.
Amazing. Perfect dismount. All right, so that's bouldering.
That sure is.
Now, I believe we've got some kids joining us today.
Yeah, little rock rats.
Little rock rat. I like it. They're little rock climber kids.
Yeah, that's right.
I like it. Let's go and join them.
All right, let's find them. Where are our rock rats?
Now these kids look like they are having an absolute ball.
You're right.
It's certainly a lot of fun. I'm having fun. You can tell that they're having fun. But
Yeah.
what is it about indoor rock climbing that is so fun for the kids?
Well, it's adventurous, I guess.
Yes.
You don't get to climb every day unless you're lucky and you work here. It's a whole new way of moving your body.
Yeah.
So it works on balance, strength, memory.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of skills, and I think humans like to be learning things, even though they don't know they do.
Yeah.
But when you're learning, you're happy because
Yeah.
you're experimenting and doing fun stuff.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
climbing is a really good way to do that as a kid.
Absolutely. And it
Yeah.
looks like It probably teaches them a lot about confidence.
It does, yeah.
Works on their strength.
Yeah, and getting over fears.
Getting over fears.
Yeah.
So for kids that do come along and try it out with their parents and that they just love it and they want to keep coming, is there classes? What's the next step for them?
They're short, Ozzie. We've got all different classes. So we've got classes for young ones this age.
Yep.
That goes from 7 to 10.
Okay.
And there we play lots of games and we learn how to get over our fear and we learn about some real simple techniques while we're climbing. And the parents get to learn too. So the parents get to learn how to help their kids when they're frightened.
Nice.
And how to coach their kids up the wall. So
like
that's
it.
really awesome. And then we have classes for older kids as well who are getting a little bit more brave and want to try out some harder stuff.
Cool.
Because there's heaps of techniques you can learn for climbing to make it easier and more efficient.
Yeah.
So we love to teach that stuff here.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so if I'm a young kid and I want to bring all my friends here and have a party, can I?
You sure can.
Awesome.
As long as you're 7,
7?
you can come and have a party
So
here.
I've got to wait for my 7th birthday to have a party.
7, yeah.
Okay, and then I can bring all my friends.
You can have all your friends here and you'll have, your parents will get a belay lesson so they know what they're doing because you always need a good belayer. And then you can have a party room and have a cake and climb wherever you like.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Speaking of climbing, let's go do some more.
Yeah.
Who had lots of fun today? Yeah, who wants to come back and rock climb again? Yeah. Kids, hopefully you've enjoyed this video today and you'll come along and climb fit and just like these kids, have lots and lots of fun. It's been awesome. Kids, we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay keen. Hey kids, did you have lots of fun today watching Ozzie? I hope so. Did you know that we've got a heap of Ozzie episodes on our YouTube channel? If you haven't already, go back and have a scroll through. I reckon you'll find some others that you absolutely love. And while you're there, why don't you hit subscribe? That way you won't miss out on any of our new videos that we bring out. We'll see you again soon, kids. Until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend